Before I get started, if you happen to like movies, trailer reactions, Funko, subscription boxes, and collectibles, then hit that subscribe button now, because I have all that on my channel. Don't forget to turn the bell icon on so you know when I post a nerd video. What's up guys, I'm back at you with the nerd video. So, yesterday we got a few new pictures of the Captain Marvel movie. So the pictures were actually posted by Entertainment Weekly. And they showed the new cover of like Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel is actually on the front cover of Entertainment Weekly. And plus two, they gave us a couple of other pictures from the movie. So we actually got our first image of Captain Marvel that actually isn't a leak. Now they show us what she's going to look like in this suit. And I gotta say, this suit looks pretty good. You could tell it's very comic book accurate. Like just from the colors and like, you know, just everything with it. But I do like the little details that they added on there. They added, you know, just slight details to it to make it more of just a better image. But where's that trailer at though? My guess is that the trailer actually will be coming out sometime this month. And probably if it does come out this month, then October at the latest. My guess is that it's going to come out either before or by the Venom movie. That way they can show the trailer whenever the Venom movie comes out. But I gotta say, I really do like the suit. I like the overall design and details of it. And I like how they just kept it like sort of simple and like just straight from like the comics. Along with this cover, we actually got some other pictures from the movie, including our first look at the Skrulls. Now the Skrulls come from Marvel Comics. I'm sure many of y'all know that. And the Skrulls are like, you know, basically they're like shapeshifters. So they can shapeshift into anything or anyone. Now, with the inclusion of the Skrulls, this could actually change the whole future of the MCU. There has actually been many theories already that people have been talking about that says that there could actually be a Skrull within the MCU already that's actually an imposter and is a part of the Avengers. Now, like I was saying, they are shapeshifters and they can shapeshift into anyone, which means that it can, if there was a Skrull in the MCU already, and was like undercover or part of the Avengers, which it means that it could be anybody. And I think, like, my opinion, to me, if that was to happen for real, like, that would be interesting. Like, that would like blow everybody's mind, I think. But yeah, the introduction of the Skrulls in the Captain Marvel movie, we're going to get the Skrulls in there because we're actually going to get, you know, the Kree Skrull War. Now, one of the next pictures we actually got is actually just a picture of the Star Force. You can see Captain Marvel in front and center, but you can actually see two characters that you've already seen in the MCU before in this picture. You actually see Korath, which is he's dressed up in one of the uniforms too because he's part of Star Force. He came out in Guardians of the Galaxy. If y'all remember at the beginning of Guardians of the Galaxy, he was chasing down Star-Lord. And I'm sure in this picture y'all can actually see Ronan. Ronan is actually staying next to Jude Law's character, which is actually going to be Mar-Vell. Now Mar-Vell is actually the first original Captain Marvel. But yeah, we are getting those two characters that you're already familiar with, Korath and Ronan. They are appearing in this Captain Marvel movie. So maybe we'll see, like maybe this movie will actually fill in the gaps between that time and then Guardians of the Galaxy. Like, where did they go bad, you know? Now this other picture we got here is just a close-up of Ronan and Mar-Vell. It just shows, you know, them. And then you see Mar-Vell, Jude Law's character, actually in one of the uniforms also. Another picture that we got is actually what we're going to see Samuel L. Jackson look like in the movie. Because Nick Fury is coming out in the Captain Marvel movie. So in this picture, we get a de-aged Samuel L. Jackson. Another picture they posted was actually Carol Danvers, where she's over there on her jet. Now, Carol Danvers is actually part of the Air Force, so we're actually going to be able to get that, like in the movie, of her being part of the Air Force. We actually got our first look at Maria Rambeau. Now, Maria Rambeau is actually the mother of Monica Rambeau, and if many of y'all know the comics, Monica Rambeau actually eventually becomes Captain Marvel, also. So is this our first sign that we can actually get Monica Rambeau as the future Captain Marvel sometime down the line in the MCU? You can also see her name on the side of her jet. It says Maria, and then it says Photon Rambeau. Now, a little interesting fact about the name Photon. Photon is actually another alias name that Monica Rambeau actually goes by. So that's like a nice little nod to, like, you know, the people that know the comics. Another picture that we got was actually what Carol Danvers will be dressed like in the movie. Now, in this movie, it's actually taking place during the 90s. So they said we're definitely going to be getting like 90s style and, like, you know, the 90s tropes and all that. So here you can see that she's actually wearing a 9-inch nails shirt. And, like, it shows what she's going to be dressed like too in the movie. So since this movie is taking place in the 90s, we're definitely going to be getting like that 90s style and all that from the 90s. In the article that they posted was that this actually is not going to be an origin story movie. Whenever we first see this movie, they said we're actually going to get Carol Danvers with her powers already. So she's going to be established already with her powers, and they're going to go on from there. Now, that is a little interesting because you know how Marvel usually does origin stories for like any new character. But to like actually see this movie and it's not going to be an origin story is a little interesting. We're actually going to see her with their powers already. She's established with her powers. So like we're going to see what they plan to do with this. I gotta admit though, a little part of me would have liked to see an origin story. Like, you know, she got her powers, you know. I would have liked to see that. But nonetheless, you know, Marvel does put out good movies. So I trust what they're going to be doing with this movie. And, like, you know, with her established powers already, I just trust that they can be able to make a good movie and be able to tell a good story. And also, too, when watching this movie, I would like to see how it will fit into the later, like, movies. Like, you know, how would this eventually fit in to Infinity War and beyond? And I would also like to see if actually any fan theories actually come true in this movie, because there actually has been several fan theories about what could happen in this movie, and I would like to see if any of those fan theories turned out to be true. One of my favorite fan theories that I've heard of is actually like how Doctor Strange might actually appear in this movie. Now, that's a very interesting theory. I actually talk about that theory. I'll leave a card above if you want to click on it and watch that video. Yeah, but I definitely can't wait for this movie. I definitely can't wait for like the trailer. Hopefully we get it soon. And just let me know down in the comments, what do y'all think of this movie? What do y'all think of like the pictures we got so far? And like, are y'all excited to go see this movie? I will leave a link below if you want to actually read the article or look at some of the other pictures that Entertainment Weekly put up. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on so you know when I post another video. But that's all I got. I'll see y'all next time. Have an awesome day. And remember, be legendary.